Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I am going to show you some Project Life organization. So I filmed a little bit yesterday and it was really crazy. The kids were here. My husband was at the hospital having surgery. We were kind of running back and forth to the hospital, and all my stuff came to organize my core kits, which is what I'm going to show you. But it was a little crazy, but I wanted to show you guys how the organization came and how easy it was to put together. So I have that footage for you, and then I'm going to insert it right here. And then right after that, I'm going to show you my space where I put everything, how everything works, and my thoughts about it. So go ahead and take a look at how the product came. I got it from Ikea. I actually saw a photo on Instagram of this organization and I was like, I think that's gonna work. Like, I think that's gonna be the key. So I went ahead and got it. It all came yesterday and I filmed that for you guys, and then I'll be back to chat with you how I'm really loving this new organization. But I wanted to show you guys some Project Life organization and what is happening. So right here are all my Project Life core kits. You can see, okay? And then some of you may remember that I broke down my Project Life core kits years ago, like several years ago, 4 years ago when I first started Project Life, into this container right here. And I did it by color. Like, I broke a bunch of stuff down by color. So you guys are not going to believe this, but I organized all those back into their original kits. So I have this. I'm going to turn you around here. I'm going to try not to make you dizzy. I'm going to turn you around. This came today. It's from Ikea. And what I've done this week is I actually took all of the cards out of this container and they were organized by color. So I took all of them out and I organized them back into kits. So you can see it really wasn't that hard. It wasn't as hard as I kind of thought it was going to be. I was kind of dreading having to do it, or feeling like I wanted to do it, and it ended up not being as hard as I thought. So right here you'll see, like, this is the Jade kit, the Honey kit. This is a Stampin' Up kit I'm going to be talking about. This is the Cobalt kit, and then I have all of my other kits here. Right down there is the Blush kit, and then I have some new organizational boxes that I'm going to put together. I just got them, and then I'm going to show you the process. So the reason I did this is because back when I broke down my kits by color, there were two reasons I did that. First, I did not have the space. I didn't have the room that I had, so I really needed everything to be compact. And having these core kits out, while I loved the boxes, I just didn't have room to store them like that. So I went ahead and broke them down and I was storing them like this, and I don't regret doing it. I did quite a few different things with them while they were broke down into color, but now I have this space, and this is my Project Life area. So this has become my Project Life designated area. And my core kits are going to fit fine on here, but I saw a photo actually of a container that fit Project Life core kits, and you could get more than one core kit in one container. And that really appealed to me because obviously I'm running out of room. I mean, I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to expand very much. And then the other thing is that I have partial kits, like the Cobalt kit I got, and I've used a lot of it, so this is all I have left of it. And then, like, this is a Stampin' Up kit that I got that's on the clearance rack right now. And so I purchased like 5 of them to make up like my own core kit, basically. So I wanted something that maybe would fit a couple core kits together. So the problem is, if you guys are familiar with Project Life core kits, the problem is there is nothing that fits them. All the containers out there are either just too small. A lot of the containers I looked at were 3.75 inches high, and a card is 4 inches, right? So to get anything with a box, it just doesn't work. You can't find anything. And then these right here, this is a perfect solution. This is from Close to My Heart. And I'll have a link on my website where you can purchase this if you're looking for this. This fits core kits perfectly. There's dividers in them. You can get like probably 4 core kits in them, but this is too big to fit anywhere. Like, it won't fit on here. I don't have a closet in here where I can put things out. And then I really want to be able to pull core kits out and work with them. And so I needed something smaller. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to open up this box, and then I'm going to come back. When I come back next, I'll show you the containers. I'll come back and I'll show you exactly what I have going on, okay? Hey guys, I opened up the box and I am loving it. This is how it is going to look. I've gotten, what, 4, 5 put together. The girls are in here with me playing with these boxes, but here's all my core kit boxes all opened up, and then I have a few more. So I wanted to show you guys what this is. This is from Ikea, and this is what it's called right here. And it's super simple to put together. It comes like this, like how Kayla's holding it. You open it up, there's a lid on the front, and then on the back is that's the bottom part. Okay, so all you do, I'm going to try to do this one-handed. That's how easy it is. You just open this up and you push it down. These just pop together. Just like that. Then inside the lid is this piece right here. It goes down in the bottom. You take this piece and you fold it over, and then it'll pop up. And then you take this piece and you fold it over and it pops up. Then there's these 3 pieces right here, and you're just going to need 2. And they just slide in. It's easier when you have 2 hands, guys. They just slide in, and you're going to put 2 in here. I don't want it opened, baby. Okay, so then that's how the box is going to look. It's really sturdy. And you guys, I cannot get over how well these cards fit. So here is a core kit. This is the aqua core kit. We'll just take these over here and we'll slide them in. There's a ton of room for the 3x4 cards. Now on one of my kits, my jade kit, I have like a kit and a half, and it still fit in this area. I just had to put some 3x4 cards there. So then back here, you just grab 2 stacks. You can put them in there. And then the other stack. And I was so surprised, you guys. Even standing straight up, they still fit in this perfect. And then your lid can still go on here just like this. It's really sturdy. It's on there. It's not kind of like flopping off. But most, if you just have one core kit, if you just lay them down a little bit, they don't even come all the way up. So I am ecstatic. So each one of these boxes holds 3 core kits. And like I said, a couple core kits I have more than 1 core kit. I think my Midnight, my Seafoam, my Clementine, and then Jade, I all have like a kit and a half. So they fit perfectly in here. So in this one, I'm going to put Aqua, the Happy core kit, and then the... I don't know what that other one is called. This one right here. This one was from a while ago. Honey, that's what this one's called. So all 3 of those are going to fit in there. And then it'll go right here. So you can see I have quite a few on here. And then in here, I just have my Heritage core kit, which is right here. And then the Travel core kit. I don't use those very often. And then right here, I have the old edition of the baby kit, and this is the neutral, and then this is the boy and the girl together. And I just got those when they were discontinued, and they were a really good price. And so I just keep them around for any projects that I need to, you know, do. So that's what will go there. So this worked out perfectly, you guys. So I will come back at the very end of the video, and I'll show you guys when all of this is cleaned up. I am going to keep my core kit boxes. I'll just put them in storage or something. I don't want to get rid of them because they're the really nice boxes. But I'll come back and show you how everything looks when I'm all done. Alright guys, I've pulled 3 of the boxes down here. And you can see this is the Aqua kit, the Happy kit, and the Honey kit. And they're all in here. The Honey kit, I only have like a partial kit. I don't think it's a full kit. But the Aqua kit and the Honey kit are both full kits. This part right here is a little bit it's wobbly. It's not like real perfectly sturdy, but I don't feel like it really affects the core kit. Like this one is leaning against it and so is this one. And I don't really feel like it affects it very much. Even with the core kit, if you look at this one, this is my Seafoam and my Midnight. And then I'm currently waiting to get the core kit from Becky Higgins. It's sold out right now, but I want to get that one. And so it's going to go here. I have probably at least two each of the Seafoam and the Midnight. The Seafoam is a retired core kit, and when it went on clearance, I purchased another core kit. And so you can see, even with the cards sticking straight up, they still are very flat in this box, and the lid has no problem going on this box. So it doesn't stick out, it doesn't wobble, nothing. I mean, it's very, very sturdy. So I'm really excited about that because I thought that maybe these would stick out a little bit because the dimensions of the box are exactly 4 inches deep. So you can see that it fits really nicely. You get all the 4x6 cards in here, and then the 3x4 cards can go in this slot. And then it's made to have another divider, so they would be, you know, if you had your core kits broken up by color, you could do all the 3x4 cards in one box in color order. And then you could do all your 4x6 cards in color order. Because you could do 4x6 here and then 4x6 here, and it would work out really perfect. So these boxes are very versatile. I feel like they're the perfect solution for project life organization. Here I have several kits in this. I have part of the craft kit. So this is craft 4x6, and then this is all craft 3x4. Then I just have a little divider in here, and then it's the cobalt. I have a little bit of that, and then these are the 3x4. And then same up here, I have a little bit of the cherry kit, and then that's right here. That's not cherry. This one's not, but this is. And then I have amber, the amber kit, a little tiny bit of the amber kit, and I have that right here. And then right here, I have the Fifth and Frolic kit, and there's the 3x4s, and then I still have room for another full, you know, another kit right there, which makes it really nice. So as I dwindle down, you know, another kit, I can move it into here, and I'll have, you know, plenty of room. So here's the deal with my core kits. I used to have them, some of them broke up by color, and that's kind of how I used to use some of them. I have found that I really know the core kits, and I can pull out, like, I know that this is the Fifth and Frolic. I mean, I can pull out any card and know exactly what kit it's from. I just have a memory like that. And so I see them in my mind anyway. So when I'm working, the way I currently work on my album is I have one core kit per month. So like for instance, January I did all in the Seafoam kit. So if I wanted a black card, like this is not the Seafoam kit. This is going to be, now it may just be that I think I just used this one because I went into the confetti kit and it happened to work. But I would know, like, this is the confetti kit and it's black, it's a black card, it'll work with the Seafoam kit. I know the Midnight kit is going to have some black cards. The Jade kit is going to have some black cards. In fact, I just did that for this insert up here. This is a Jade card. So I was using the Midnight kit for this insert and knew I needed a black filler card, and I knew I could get one from the Jade kit. So that's just kind of the way my mind works, and I'm just able to remember what cards are from what kit. So I don't have a problem just pulling these down. Once they're labeled, it'll be easier. You do have to pull them down. Like if I want this one, I'm going to have to pull this one off to get to it, but I don't feel like it's a big deal. It really works out for me. I really like the ability to have these core kits, 3 core kits to a box. So basically these 2 spots right here were taking up all of the core kit boxes, and I didn't have any more room to grow. Now I have several spots. I have room to grow. I actually purchased an extra box, so I have an extra one. but I think this is going to work out a lot better for me. These boxes were $4.99 through Ikea. I had them mailed to me because the shipping was only $10, and I would have spent more driving down. My Ikea is an hour and a half away, so I would have spent more in gas than just having them shipped. It did take about 3 weeks, so it's not the quickest, but I got 8 boxes. They were $4.99 or maybe even $3.99. I'll put the link on my coordinating blog post. You can get to that by clicking up in the corner or down in the YouTube description. There'll be a link to my coordinating blog post. And I'll have a link where you can check these out. They're very, very inexpensive, but they're very, very sturdy. I really love them, and I think they're perfect. They fit on the Billy bookcase. They do not fit this way. Here's my extra one. They do not fit this way on this shelf, but they would fit this, you know, the long way. They would fit. So they're, you know, you might have to find a shelf that works to store them on if you don't have the Billy bookcase. The Billy bookcase was $79, and I think it's a fantastic price for this kind of storage for your craft room. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this. There'll be photos on my website. You can pin those to Pinterest. So you can have them, and then you can check out all the details of the product I purchased for this organizational project. And I'll be back next week, next Friday, talking more about Project Life and some of the things that I've done. So I hope that you will come back and check that out, and give this video a thumbs up if you like Project Life organization videos. And I will talk to you guys next week. I'll have new videos for you guys out. Next week, my husband's done with his surgeries. The kids go back to school. Spring break is over. So life might start getting back to normal around here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I have 2 other videos you can check out. They're both card related in case you're missing card related videos. I have a simple set of 4 cards I created, and then I have the other video for you is how to step up a simple card. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend.